man, what song should we put on the Friday show? Because, you know, like, the music sometimes just be so dead.
Yeah, like, do you want a hype song for this week, or do you want, like, some chill songs?
I don't know. Let's just see what's on the radio.
All right.
Now I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1,000,000 deals. Where's my pen?
What I'm supposed to do when these rats blue? Ooh, what I'm supposed to do when these rats blue? Ooh, I should've gave them dog food that went to your noodle. I should've never got caught up with a cougar. Way too clever, ain't too jealous, ain't gon' let them.
Hey there, MHS. I'm Sierra Harris, and welcome to our second Friday show of the new school year. As the summer weather slowly begins to fade away, many of our fall sports teams are in the midst of their seasons, and this week, we thought we'll take a deep dive in all things sports. First up is our boys soccer team. Our own Coach Paz has been leading the team for many years, but this season, a combination of new faces and veteran players hope to kick past the competition.
The boys soccer team is already partway through the 2018 season. They're looking to advance in the DAC conference and go all the way. In preparation for the rest of the season, they are focusing on strategy and reflecting on expectations.
My expectations for this season were to improve on last season's results. Last year we only had 2 wins. Although at times we played well, we certainly were looking for a better season this year. And so far I've been pleased. We started out a little tough loss against Portage, first game of the season. We didn't have all our guys healthy at that point. Since then, up until our previous game on Saturday, we've been playing very well. Certainly one of the things this season, a goal we had was to do a lot better in the DAC. This year we beat LaPorte. We hadn't had a DAC win in about 4 years, and so we're real pleased with that.
Expectations for the rest of the year is win at least two more DAC games. We got Michigan City left, Crown Point, LC. Get 2 or 3 of those.
Our expectations for the season, we should definitely make it across sectionals. Sectionals, I think we have a chance of winning it. I think from last year we've learned how to play now. Defensively, we've definitely grown, and conditionally, we've improved a lot better from last year. So we should win sectionals and hopefully make it all the way to state.
Returning players are guiding the team as they work hard together to shape the season's results.
We've actually been working really well with each other. Everyone gets along. We're all real good friends, and especially the guys that have came up from JV, or even a few guys. One guy that's never played before this year. So we're coming along. They're learning real fast, and so we're doing pretty well with the new guys.
This year, we've done a lot more conditioning than past years, because the teams around the area, they're in top shape. So when you go to play them, they never get tired in 80 minutes. That's one thing we worked on. Another thing is, new players. Martin Cruz, he has one of the nicest throw-ins I've seen before, a whole flip. So come out Wednesday to see against Crown Point, senior night.
A triathlete to look out for this year is senior Martin Cruz. He may be new to the team, but he's quick on his feet and he came to play.
This is Martin's first year out here. Most of you know him as a wrestler. Martin has a great spirit. He has great athletic ability. He has a flip throw, which we really like in throwing the ball in. But Martin's great because we can put him up top as a forward. He's real scrappy, moving around up there, bothering the other team's defense. Or there have been times we put him on our own defense, and he's great at shutting down the other team's forwards.
This week, the boys took a 5-1 DAC win against Michigan City. They hope to keep this momentum next week versus their bitter rivals, the Crown Point Bulldogs.
The Crown Point game, that should be a good one. You know, they've always been our rivals. And then they have a really good attacking, so defensively we got to work on that until the game comes. We hope to defend them, you know, not allow them to score a goal. Offensively, we hope to score more goals than they do. Just play physical throughout the whole game, you know, and then just get the win.
Crown Point next Wednesday. They're a real tough team. They've always been. So we're just looking to come out and maybe do some damage, play our best, and we could compete with them.
So these seniors, all 6 of them, we want to send them off on a really positive note. Certainly the best way would be to win a sectional. And we're hoping that with as we continue through this season, our level of play has been getting better, and we hope that we'll peak right at the right time and send these guys off with a sectional crown.
Message for the seniors that I have is it's your last year. Go do something big. So just leave your hearts on the field last games. Play with everything you have, and don't forget us.
Be sure to come out and support the boys at their last games of the regular season. Their senior night is this Wednesday at home. Game time is 6:30. Signing off for PNN, I'm Samaria Patrick.
With a new head coach leading the way, the volleyball team is hoping to put a new spin on the season with hopes of a deep postseason run.
The volleyball team has had a solid season so far. Over the past several weeks, with great team leadership, the girls look up to each other to make a positive throughout the season.
I feel the season so far has been good. We're talking a lot more, and the chemistry on the team is a lot better. I feel like together we're accomplishing more. We started really early with our conditioning and, pre-practicing. So therefore I feel like, we're doing so good, and I want to continue. I feel that what we could improve on more as a team is, communicating more. Lately, we've kind of everybody's been playing their own position. I feel like if we all come together and work as one, I feel like we'll be much more better. I feel that to make myself a leader on the team, I just, I'm more of putting others first. So I make sure as a captain to make sure all of my teammates' needs are met first. Making sure they know that I have their back and, being vocal. That's all volleyball. Volleyball is a vocal sport, so just being vocal. We stay positive by, just cheering each other on. The score might be, 2-1 or something like that. But the score might be something like that, and we just try to stay strong and cheer each other on no matter what. Letting each other know that we have each other's back.
So far, season has been really good. I think that the girls are connecting really well. We've been talking, hustling. I think it's just going really well so far. As a team, I feel like we can work on communicating more like we do, but we just need to keep improving on that. So when I'm down in a game, usually I just look at my teammates or a coach, and they just pump me back up. And so you just have to rely sometimes on your teammates to be there for you, and you have to be there for them. And that's how we all just stay positive and stay as a team. I try to be as vocal as I can, and I try to keep people's heads up so we can stay in the game, stay positive, and all be ready to go.
One thing the girls have really done well this season is coming together as a team and showing up for games. They look great out there. They're working hard. They're playing together. And it's really amazing to see all the hard effort they put in and off the court this year. Keeping our communication level all the way up throughout every game. When they're on, but sometimes we just need to work on, keeping up that volume and making sure the opponent knows that we're still out there.
New catching leadership, come out and support the Pirates September 18th as they compete with Portage. Signing off for PNN, I'm Angel Highball.
If you've ever left school past 3:15, you may have noticed a bunch of kids running up and down the sidewalks. Each mile counts, and with the tenacious Coach Hoffman leading the way, the boys cross country team is making strides on their way to the top.
The boys cross country team season is finally here, and we want to know what their goals are, any improvements they feel they need to make, and what they are mostly looking forward to for this year.
The events I'm looking forward to this year are definitely semi-state because I've never made it individually. So I really plan to make it there with my team, not just myself, but even with my team, because we would also be the first in a decade, I believe, to make it out as a team for a semi-state. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to.
What I'm looking forward to most about my high school career is just becoming better than I was the year before, and just becoming a better overall runner.
What I'm looking for most for the season is this upcoming meet this Saturday at New Prairie, because of the Snake Pit and then the Giant Hill, which is very fun. And when we get into serious competition, like when we get into sectionals and regionals, because I have a great feeling we're going to make it to semi-state as a team this year.
This season, we are looking forward to watching the kids get better every day in, day out, getting better from meet to meet, and hopefully making a run at the boys team, making it to semi-state.
Some things we can improve on this season is that we can learn how to stay together in workouts and in meets, because that'll help us in meets a lot if we stay together in workouts.
Things I think we should work on are, I think, communication more. We have good communication and we are pretty good at talking each other up, but I think we could still get even better at that and stay together, definitely in the first mile, all of us.
As far as improving from last year, I feel that we are starting to run better as a team this year and kind of packing it up so that everybody's closer together as far as time, and I feel as if they are working harder with more of a goal mindset.
I feel like something we can improve on from last year is just being more of a team. Not that we weren't a team, but just being more of one. And just working together in workouts and meets, staying together.
We even have some freshmen and sophomores on this team this year who are new to the high school level of cross country, and we want to know about their past experience and what they're looking forward to the most throughout high school for playing cross country.
So what's better about the high school cross country team is that I kind of have a better connection with them, and in the middle school I was always kind of faster, so I had no one to run with during the runs, but with the high schoolers they push me and I'm able to actually run with them and feel motivated with them.
For most to cross country for my high school career is just the competition. I love competing with my teammates and our opponents throughout the whole state of Indiana.
What I'm looking forward to most in all my high school years is being able to look back and see what goals I've accomplished, maybe what records I've set, stuff like that. So, yeah.
If anybody wants to run cross country, it's nothing to be scared of. You will start out running what your body can handle, and we will build you up to the point where you can be running with the returning veterans.
With their goals set and ready, we are excited to see what these boys have ready for us this season. We hope you guys have a great season this year. Signing off from PNN, I'm David White.
Injuries can take their toll on any sport, and it's been no different for the girls' soccer team. However, with constant improvement and lots of practice, the girls hope to get back on top.
After kicking off the season in mid-August, the girls soccer team has been competing against region teams and learning to improve each game.
I think we've improved in the areas and aspects of kind of learning our positions a little better and kind of trying to understand where we're supposed to be when the ball's in certain positions on the field. That's one aspect we continue to work on and continue to improve on.
I think the team has improved a lot on communication and getting to talk to each other on the field.
Getting faster, being more open, ready for balls.
I feel like the team has improved by talking more. I feel like we move more.
I know last season was a struggle because individually we were good, but together as a team, like we weren't just there. But I feel like this season has been better as playing together, just being there, having your man, this and that.
Our biggest opponent, I don't know if per se we have a biggest opponent. As far as skill level wise, there's a lot of the schools that are vastly better than we are, and we're having trouble competing with them. There are some schools that we are competing with. I wouldn't say there's one specific school that is our biggest opponent at this time.
We just played Chesterton not too long ago, and they were a big competitor. We tried our hardest, but we didn't do too well. But we're going to try to improve and get better and play better next year.
Our biggest opponent is most definitely going to be September 18th, 2018, Crown Point Bulldogs. I'm not looking forward to the game, but, as long as we play hard, we compete, because they're really fast and they have really a lot of good girls. So as long as we compete, stay in our man and just play hard, I feel like we could do it.
We've been working a lot on being able to pass with pace and trapping with efficiency to be able to pass it on to teammates and not give up the ball as easily during games.
I think so far we've been more connected in a way of just knowing where everyone should be and knowing what we should do. Connecting passes is just a little better.
I've been working on communication because as a captain, I feel like I need to communicate more, tell the girls to stay on their man and tell them where to go. And I just feel like, because it's kind of hard to focus on what I'm doing and focus on what other people are doing. So I feel like I just need to communicate and watch my other teammates to help them out during the game.
Our strengths is we really don't get that frustrated as a group when things go wrong. We continue to keep working, and the kids kind of stay positive as a whole. Our biggest weakness is we're behind a little bit fundamentally as a group, and we continue to work on that as a whole. And we recognize it. We all recognize that that's what needs to be improved, and we're continuing to do that.
My strengths, probably just being a leader. I try to be a leader on the team and help people out on the field. My weaknesses, I need to get my head up more when I get the ball.
My weakness is that besides just being too short for some things, I'm definitely slower than most of the girls on the team. But I say my biggest strength is that I'm good with the ball at my feet.
I feel like my strengths are speed. I feel like I'm really fast. Weaknesses are, like I said, communication, effort, because when I get tired, especially when it's hot outside, I just start giving up. But I know I can't do that because my teammates are depending on me. So I basically need to work on just effort.
The one biggest thing that I hope to accomplish as a group is that everyone understands what we're deficient in, and we have a direction on how to improve on that, and we continue to work in that direction.
I hope that we can just play more together as a team, because we haven't been playing too well together, and I think Fairbairn would like that if we got to play together.
I hope that we can just be successful together, even if it means that we didn't win the game, but we could come out of the game just feeling accomplished and feel like we did something good and that we did great.
By the end of the season, for the team, I hope to accomplish making it to sectionals and at least winning state for the school. I want the ring. I want the ring. Give me the ring, okay?
With overcoming current and future obstacles, Coach Fairbairn and the girls are looking forward to putting the finishing touches on another season. Signing off from PNN, I'm Andrew Keene.
One sport that's back on track is girls golf. With a brand new coach and a brand new team, the program has been reborn and hopes to continue adding new players on their way back to the greens.
Girls golf has now returned and has many new players. Since there was no team last year, Coach Daniel has now been helping the girls learn a brand new game.
The team is brand new. Basically everybody is, new to the game, so it's really hard for them to have high goals, but progress is being made on a daily basis. I mean, girls were hitting the ball only like 30 yards before. We're now we're starting to hit the driver 150 yards, 130 yards. They're picking it up, but it's just not something that they can do, only during the season. They have to do it more.
What made me interested in golf is that I wanted to try to do something different because, I'm already on the dance team, but I just need to be more versatile.
What made me interested in golf was mostly because of the amount of scholarships you can earn and being part of a team, because I've never been on a sports team before, and also just because even though some people say watching golf is boring, actually playing it is way more interesting, and so it just kind of caught my eye and I wanted to try it out.
What made me interested in golf is that there's not a lot of young black females that are doing golf, and not a lot of females at all that are doing golf, and it's a great scholarship opportunity.
The girls' golf has had a lot of competition throughout the region.
With me playing number one position, that means that I go against the number one from each school. And in my opinion, I feel like we do have competition, especially with Crown Point and Valparaiso and the bigger schools.
I definitely do think that we have some competition, since this was all of our first year. Every girl on the team, this was our first year playing golf, and it was more so of an experience than us actually playing for the competition wise. So we were learning a lot, but everybody that we played against was really good. Like us to be a lot more advanced, and that we would have learned a lot more skills than we did this year, and I do expect the competition to be even more tough. I personally probably need to improve on consistency and not getting so frustrated when I don't, carry out things, and I just need to be more open-minded into trying new ways and actually doing better in golf.
What I look for this upcoming season is to improve and for our team to grow in size.
Next season, I'm hoping we can have a couple more girls, maybe at least 10 to 12 girls, and I'm hoping we can get people out during the summer and actively playing throughout the summer and coming out just during the week when we do open swings, just to give it a try, see if people like it.
Now that the first season has concluded, for the underclassmen that are looking forward to playing sports next fall, you can practice on your swing right now. Girls, contact Coach Daniel if you are looking to join in this up-and-coming season. Signing off for PNN, I'm Sierra Harris.
Can you believe that our homecoming festivities are just a few short weeks away? Here's Ms. Loving with some information on everything you need to know for this year's activities.
Hello, I am Mrs. Loving, and I am one of the sponsors for student government, along with Miss Austin and Miss Kaiser. Homecoming week is just around the corner, and I'd like to let you know about some exciting news concerning the annual activities. The day before the big football game, we will be having our MHS homecoming parade, and this year we are doing something different and marching the parade down Broadway. Something new that I am extremely excited to announce is a pep rally on Friday at the end of the school day with class versus class chants and games. On Saturday, the dance will be in the Hall of Flags, and after I'm finished speaking, you will see a commercial detailing when you can buy your homecoming tickets and also how to request the music that you want to dance to on that special night. Of course, the biggest news everyone is excited to know is the selection of the 5 homecoming queen candidates. Based on nominations from the MHS staff, listen up for your 2018 MHS homecoming queen court in alphabetical order. Imani Butts, Nadia Jones, Haley Carpin, Germani Keys, and Jaden Lawson. Congratulations to these 5 young ladies, and you will all be receiving a letter from me later today. As I mentioned before, here is a short commercial describing where and when to buy your tickets and how to request music for the night of the dance. The student government has been working extremely hard to make this the best homecoming week ever.
Everyone has been waiting for the long-awaited homecoming dance, which I'm very excited to present to you when our tickets will be sold. If you're in the main cafeteria, your tickets will be sold September 17th, the 19th, the 24th, and the 26th for $20. And if you're in the freshman cafeteria, your tickets will be sold September 18th, the 21st, the 25th, and the 28th. And for those who will be late buying their tickets and the main lunch, Your tickets will be $30 with a late fee October 1st. And if you're in the freshman cafeteria, yours will be October 2nd. And just a friendly reminder, no tickets will be sold on Thursdays. If you plan to bring a guest, make sure you pick up a guest form now in the main building student services. The last day to turn in your guest forms will be September 26th. Get those in now. And if you would like to request music, visit www.writedj.com. Enter the guest login October 6, 2018 and your password MHC2018. Don't forget, we start selling tickets September 17th in the main cafeteria for $20 for your homecoming dance ticket.
Thanks for joining us today, and don't forget to tune in next week for another brand new edition of The Friday Show. We want to wish all of our teams good luck in their weekend competitions, and we hope all of you continue to show your pirate pride. Signing off from PNN, I'm Sierra Harris. Have a great weekend, Pirates.